Hello everyone and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War. So, we just ended the turn here. Got some recruitment going on. Nothing exciting, no big units, but lots of small units which are needed. Inverness is now upgraded into a minor city, and with that, in our home United Kingdom here, the home islands, every settlement has been upgraded to a city at least, a city level. Faction announcements: Monk Military Engineer for Algoncanmore. It seems strange, I guess, because there is a catapult, but it's not like you're sieging a lot of things, but he has one. Failed that mission, and yet they still offered a Master's Explorers Guild to genuinely assist the way the local military trains its troops. In Antwerp. So they have already the Explorers Guild. To the local military, making the troops more graceful travelers. So what does that do? What does that mean? It doesn't recruit them with any more experience or anything. Does it allow them to move faster, move more? We are the most advanced faction again, and we gained a bit of money, mostly just because of what we had saved over. You know, I kind of want to say yes to that just because I think it's a good idea to upgrade guilds that we do have, but still not enough. We need 95 and 96 for that. 9,600.
I look forward to fighting you.
So many of our ports blockaded, so much trade, the lifeblood of our nation just kept down.
Aye, sire.
Okay, what is this?
You honorably, my worthy foe.
I'm sure you will defeat me very honorably. Okay, I think
My king.
I send this guy out into the middle of nowhere. I was gonna just disband him, but I thought, you know what?
Onward.
Might as well. Ooh.
God will see justice served in our battles.
Wow, so I guess with no enemies down here, Spain and Portugal just trained a ton of troops. Mostly Spain, because they have most of the settlements. Just a ton of troops. But I'm doing that because we want to recruit these guys. Now, I'd love to get more hospital knights, but the cavalry are only going to help us so much in siege battles. And with the 5 heavy cavalry plus 2 generals we already have. Oh, you fools.
Aye, Lord.
Should have sent him out. Kept the town militia. Not that it really matters.
Aye, Lord.
We'll send him this way.
We march no further today. We've marched our
Oh yeah,
limit.
have to be careful not to stand on a port and get excommunicated again. Because, we all know that's happened before. Maybe I should train a catapult? Yeah, but I don't know how well they can fire over the walls or... Oh, but even still... I think one catapult could be super useful. There must be a high point somewhere that we can get them to fire over the walls or something. And then we'll have 2 noble swordsmen, 2 dismounted feudal knights. So hopefully those will be enough to hold the walls with some of the noble archers. We've got the Highlanders and the Highland pikemen as well, but Highlanders, as we know, are not excellent in melee against stronger troops. And the pikemen, I think, will be terrible on the walls because the only good thing about pikemen, really, is their spear wall. And when they can't be in spear wall, it does not work well. And you can't be in spear wall on the wall. So, I think we're as set as we can be down there. If we can move this fleet around here, this fleet can take out that fleet. I'm fairly confident. Maybe we'll train another Hulk or 2 to meet up with them. 1, 2, 3. No, that's you're a priest. 3. Oh, the Hulks are... Well, they're not actually that expensive to train. They're no more expensive than knights of any other kind.
My king.
They're still just hanging out over there. We are at war with Sicily just because of the crusade. I wonder, can we call a crusade? Request the Pope to commission a crusade. We need papal favor points to request a crusade. And funnily enough, not a lot of papal favor for us. Purger of heretics, aggressive, purger of heresy, missionary, religiously proper. Well, at the very least, he might be better than the previous one.
If it is the fight you wish.
Okay, you can't quite make it.
March. Stopping here. If the enemy...
I am a king. Yes, sire. Of course, sire. Yes, sire. Of course.
Okay, so the city must be like right there.
Can I be of service? Yes, sire.
And then it's just all Russian over there. Poland. Oh, wait, are we at war with them? No, we're not. They're just red. Just shows them as red because that's their color. I was like, oh goodness. Poland hasn't really been doing much with anyone, have they? They're allies with Hungary and the HRE, at war with Sicily, but yeah, they've just kind of been sitting on their own. I hope they continue to remain somewhat neutral. Because I don't want to deal with fighting them as well. If he moves them back past us, then we'll move this down over there. Is Russia at war with anyone else? No, just us. Well, what the heck, we'll say yes to that guild, whatever that means. Whatever that does, whatever it means. Strange, but we will say yes to it. That's a cheap way to get an extra 5 to bump them up to 105, so we will do that. Keep them at a very high tax rate. Ooh, yeah, our money is not going to be doing well. We're only set to gain like 6,700. So it has suffered a little bit.
Aye, Lord. Aye. Forward, be go. Aye. Approaching to engage the enemy.
Well, let's do this.
Sons of Scotland, stand true. Stand victorious.
Stand victorious. This is one we probably could have auto-resolved. But I want to keep as many of these horsemen intact as I can. Yep, looks perfect. Where are they? Oh. You have good stamina, you can just charge. General down the center. See the charge? 76.
By the saints,
There goes the
our
general.
men have slain the enemy general.
Well, I wanted
Only
to see.
half the
Oh
enemy
yeah,
force
look.
remains.
Just down to nothing so quickly. And we lost, what, 4?
Christendom will be in awe of the victory
3.
we have won here today.
Oh, because one was healed. Perfect. There we go. Just get rid of some of the rebels out here so they're not causing devastation in the land, and I just don't like having them about. Don't know what causes them to pop up so frequently,
For
but
Scotland! Aye, Lord.
yeah,
Closing in the enemy.
then you can go after them. Which,
I'm only here to fight the Yugaloot.
okay, definitely be more of a battle, but we will have a general there. And I don't think they have any serious units, so shouldn't matter much. Yeah, you're training one more. Upgrade that. Build anything over here? Could build a larger port over here. It hasn't been besieged in a little bit. We really have to try and keep up that economy if we can. And here's where the action happens.
Aye, Lord.
Where to?
You
Aye, my liege.
go over there.
My king. Aye, Lord. Aye.
They're joining them.
Joining my king. Aye, Lord.
You might as well split up the ballistas, actually.
Merging
I
armies.
hate how much they slow down the armies,
Aye, my
but
king. Marching to engage the enemy, sire.
Wow, it really favors them here. I mean, again, it doesn't favor them. It says 1-to-1, but does it recognize the fact that we have all cavalry? I mean, still though, 2 dismounted feudal knights, sure, okay, but then just armored sergeants. The armored sergeants are quite good. They're a pretty strong spearmen. Town militia are weak. So it got 3 strong infantry units. We have 2 damaged infantry. You know what? Why don't we just hold off for another turn? Or,
Aye, my liege.
at the very least, we'll do this one first.
By your will, sire, we shall engage. May
All right.
God bless the sons of Scotland. To battle.
To battle indeed. Alright. So, first of all, let's just walk everyone forward a little bit. And let's also just take all of our cavalry, group them, and send you out of the way. Archers, you will also be a group, just right there. Now, we won't need all of our battering rams to go through right away. Actually, yeah, we might. I think we'll just drop both of those. If we can just get them up at the walls quickly. Let's get the knights way over there. Okay, there's gonna be a couple gates to get through here. Oh, actually, so why don't we do this? You archers can take some. Getting all of these guys to move as fast as they can. Yeah, dismounted feudal knights, but against multiple units of noble swordsmen, there's no chance. What are you doing? Yeah, hit the wall.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the valor and force of our arms.
No, actually just go stand over there. I want you guys to claim the gates if you can. What are you guys doing? Go up the wall that way. You can fight them.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Yeah, you've got that, so go help them out.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
We have to just get them away from the towers enough that the towers don't keep shooting at us. Because we can claim the gates, but we can't claim the towers. But if their units aren't near the towers, then they don't fire. I wonder if we could have kept one of the... I haven't even tried that before. I've only tried the rams, but could we keep the ladders and use them in here? I don't know. But if we could, that'd be way, way better for us. They're shaken. We are going to lose a lot of units just from the sheer amount of time that it'll take to bring down these guys. I wonder if we can shoot at them from the back over here. Ballistic, once you get inside, you can just move out of the way. Yeah, they're shaken, but... you fire at the side of them. Victory seems certain for them somehow. Oh yeah, this tower's shooting at us. Oh. They were doing well until all of a sudden they broke. Go hit that gate. Oh, and they're routing. Stop. Oh.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Okay, everybody get away from those towers that are firing. And yeah, everybody move over there ASAP. Can you actually just knock down a portion of the wall? Is that something you can do? I just wonder how many shots it would take. Oh yeah, don't even bother. That did 1% each. Oh yeah, they're stuck there because it won't open the gates for them. Which, again, makes sense, but it's quite annoying.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. The battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Or to just move in there, swarm around.
Battering ram has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
Okay. All of you, go and hit them. All of you, out here. You, before you drop that, go there. The ram will crowd things up a little bit. Sorry, everyone. Okay, we've claimed the gate. Actually, yeah, everybody just come and hit these guys.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I didn't realize there was still 2 units way back there. Come back and hit them now. How's our ram doing? It's getting there. Okay, now they're routing. Lovely. Very slow, these Citadel siege battles with all these gates. Definitely takes some time. But at least we knew what to expect this time. We got the battering ram done early, we sent it through early. We just kept it going on its way. Our knights are all exhausted. Our swordsmen. Let's let the archers at them a little bit. While our knights recuperate. Oh. They are charging out to meet us. Okay.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. The enemy army flees. All of Christendom will be in
We
awe
will
of
just
the
end it. We
victory
don't need
we
to kill
have
them all
won
because
here
it's a
today.
siege, so they automatically die. Lost 200, not ideal, but, you know, siege battles, what you're gonna do. They lost XP because they lost so many. Quite annoying. I have to remember to try that for next time. If we can just keep ladders, because the thing with the ladders is your troops can run with them, so they go so much faster. If we can keep some ladders and use ladders for the interior walls, that would be better.
To the Highlands.
It says they're quite happy. Perhaps we should sack it, but that damages buildings and stuff, I think. Got a Master Swordsmith's Guild. Interesting. We could just occupy, but I think we want to exterminate. It's a citadel already. Yep, sorry. No chivalry here. Mean leader. Papal states hate us even more. Veteran warrior. Okay. We'll repair that, which is not much. And then nobody can retrain yet.
Aye, Lord. Aye.
That is okay.
My king. Aye, Lord. My king. Aye.
Okay, less requiring retraining, but still some. We'll recruit a priest because we can. Alright. Again, as a citadel, it's not going to give us a ton of income, especially because it does not have a very high population. But it does increase the income overall by quite a bit.
Aye, Lord. Aye.
Oh, you know what?
Aye, Lord.
Take those of you that are still full and head
Onward.
over.
Combining the armies, sire. Aye, Lord.
You can head over.
Aye. Joining our forces.
How much space do you have? Two space for 2 more.
Aye, Lord.
About you,
My
yeah.
king.
Oh, you could actually make it,
Aye, Lord.
but you're
Aye.
useless in that battle, as we just saw.
Merging armies, sire.
You know,
My
we'll
king.
send you over as well, and then
Marching to battle.
we attack. Still in their I'm gonna try auto-resolving it anyways. There's barely any of them. We lost. Ugh. The auto-resolve was a mistake. It was a great mistake. 296, way more, despite the fact that they didn't have a general, so their troops would have fled earlier. So we should have lost less. Oh, well. Oh, well. Again, we took it. That's what matters.
Glorious slaughter, men.
Now this actually doesn't have that much
People are
population
kneel before us, sire.
anyways.
Victory!
It's only at 6,000. Oh, and it's the population declining. Just from squalor. Interesting. We'll repair all of those. And then,
Aye, Lord.
you know, we can merge up some of the
My
border
king.
horse. We don't
Aye.
care as much
My
if we
king.
don't keep all of our border horse.
Aye, Lord. Aye.
Merge up some of you.
My king.
We'll merge our ballistas because I actually don't like them all that much. They're useful in some ways, but I think catapults would be more useful. I mean, you know, like they did good work on that bridge battle, for example, but other than that, they're just kind of useful for breaking down walls and stuff on the first turn. You don't even have land clearance. Why don't we do that? And some retraining. He's fair in rule, but also winning first. Because he just occupied. Alright. Well, yeah, so this actually, between those two places, and it allows our expenses to be spread out a little more evenly, more trade between our regions. This definitely increases our overall income. We'll do roads up there as well. Roads there. Route retrain. You know what, let's do another 2 hulks over there. Now, if we do get all the money that we should next turn, we're at 11,000, then we will try and upgrade Edinburgh. And as much as I might not want to, I think it's high time that we change the location of our capital. You know, while it feels good in one sense to keep it as Edinburgh, mechanically for the game, oh my. I guess that's because we left it fairly undefended.
Sire, the enemy lay siege to our walls.
That's fine, I'm not too worried. Nuremberg does have some troops being built up. Oh, yep.
Go
Retreat!
back and regroup. That'll do him today, sire.
Oh, and they couldn't reach us. I wonder if Spain gets excommunicated then for attacking us? Probably not, but we can hope. If Spain does get excommunicated, that would be great, I think, so we don't have to worry about attacking them. But we will see. I think if, with some of those Christian nations like Spain and Portugal, if we can remain on the defensive and have them attack us, the Pope doesn't like the aggressors. Or at least that's what I'm getting from this.
We are besieged. Prepare to beat them back.
We should be able to fight them off at Pamplona, no problem. Get some good quality troops there. Some also not so good quality, but I presented Algon Canmore, Ashina the Solis. Yeah, sure. Hamburg wants master swordsmiths. Cease hostilities with the HRE. Oh, okay. This does put us in a bit of a predicament, though. And take settlement Zaragoza. Okay, we still have to cease hostilities for 2 turns. We have 15 turns on that. And I certainly wouldn't mind that large city. But there's kind of a decent number of large armies around
Aye.
that we'd have to deal with first.
March! We've marched our
Another
limit.
fortress down there that seems pretty
Aye,
low.
Lord. Onward!
Just have you man the bridge. Okay, let's see. Marriage celebrations. Hungarian cardinal promoted. Venetian cardinal dies. Hulks. Look at all those Hulks. We need them. Construction, many repairs, paved roads. Retinue expands. New mission, take settlement. End of turn report. So we actually lost money. Is that... So the sieging there obviously would block some of our income. But otherwise, why did we get so much less than expected? It's because this was besieged? I wouldn't think that would cause that much.
I will not waste words with the enemy.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. Are they just as happy without you there? Yeah. You
Aye. My king.
and
Aye,
the
Lord.
cavalry.
Aye. Forward.
We won't
Mighty
attack
the
them.
armies, sire.
We'll just move right there so that if they... Oh, I gotta be careful of these assassins. So that if they attack us, we can defend ourselves. Okay, so that's the next 2 turns there. Now, did we have a Master Swordsmith's Guild here? No. Okay, so any guild buildings when you take over, I guess, are destroyed. So we will say yes to that, because that's what gives +1 experience bonus for knights globally. Yeah, so 1 experience, when they shouldn't have any. Really. Well, not shouldn't have any, but they wouldn't normally. Well, 2 settlements besieged, 1 port blockaded. I guess that's some of our income there.
Fleet ready. We will not surrender these.
Oh, we don't have a
battles.
ceasefire with Portugal, do we? Spain? The HRE.
Man the grapples and prepare to board. Aye, lads, victory!
Not quite sure why we couldn't
Aye,
sink all of those ships,
Fleet
but...
ready.
Oh well.
Aye, joining the
Okay,
fleet.
now we're getting a serious navy here.
Aye, Captain.
Our hopes and dreams of upgrading Edinburgh remain gone. So, again, mechanically for the game, you just want something really central, mostly, for your empire, so that places get the lowest penalty possible. I think for us that's going to mean Antwerp, which feels kind of like a strange one, but because it's not too far from those ones up there. Like if you look, we have Pamplona down here, which we sort of can't worry too much about because it's just so far away. 15% distance to capital, but we are going to be claiming more down there. For now, maybe Antwerp? Okay, let's see what the difference this makes. We should be at 12,888. And we'll see, you know, the happiness of various places potentially change if we make it our capital. So we did lose some money there. Oh, you made these places way unhappy. So now they have distance to capital. Inverness has 15%. Maybe that's too far. Maybe London? Seemed to boost things a little bit. Edinburgh less happy. York less happy. Which is okay. So I guess it doesn't change the income much. I'm not sure why it would, but I just, you know, mechanically wanted to look at things. But that should make some places, I think, more or less happy based on it. Well, that actually did not affect much at all. It made Frankfurt happier. Just enough. Yeah, we can keep it at London for now, even though it should be Edinburgh. It'll be Edinburgh in our hearts.
Fleet ready. I will defeat
See what they
you
got.
honorably,
Oh, just a
my
lot of
worthy
militia
lord.
swordsmen. Which again, you know, for militia, they're quite strong. Stronger than our Highlanders for sure. 1 less attack, but way, way more defense. But against proper swordsmen. Well, actually, no, they're kind of just decent units in general, but they're not good units. They're decent, they're not really good. Our noble swordsmen should be able to make short work of them. Okay, so all of those have been moved over.
My king.
We could move over you as well.
Move out! Aye. Joining our forces. Aye.
Oh, we actually can't make the noble swordsman here, right, because we need a citadel.
My king.
So we might as well move you over as well, so that
Marching
next turn they
armies,
can
sire.
go in. And we'll retrain what's here, and then we'll leave a unit of Highlanders and a unit of Highland Archers. That's our regular. Okay, do have some forces coming in here. That big mercenary army they still have moving around, Captain Harold. And they are getting some decent troops at Nuremberg. Is their new capital, I suppose.
Awaiting your command.
Any chance of peace?
Hear you out, but do not you must something.
No.
This meeting was quite useless.
Fair enough. Oh,
I am not here
Ivan
to
now.
negotiate the truce. An enemy to crush.
I look forward to fighting you.
just some
Slaughter them, sire.
little crossbow militia. 30. See, it's these tricky ones. Gotta be. Some of these battles,
Earn the ransom, Lord. Take.
ransom rejected.
Foes lie dead at my
Aye, lord.
But where did those? Huh.
Aye. Forward!
The rebel army there disappeared. Wonder what happened. You are unhappy. I don't know why. You can move much farther than they can. Oh, they've got ballistas, you're just cavalry. Unrest, religious unrest.
Your Highness.
Why do you have religious unrest? 15%. Oh, yeah, it must just be because our favor with the... Oh, yeah, he really, really hates us.
My king. Aye, lord. Onward!
Move those over there as well. That's a sizable force. I feel like they can defend pretty much whatever comes at them. If they need to. You know what, let's do that to deal with their unhappiness and whatnot there. Edinburgh will never get you where you need to be. We'll never upgrade you. It just seems fated
Where's
to be
the
so.
fight?
Okay,
We'll be begging
next
for
turn
the...
maybe we'll go after that.
Until you relent, one way or another.
Eh bien, mon ami.
Your honor. Of course, sire. Today's
City must be
journey
right
is
there.
over, sire.
Yeah, I think
Today's journey is over,
the Pope will
sire.
mind if we're attacking, you know, non-Catholic regions or factions, like Russia. I'd love to make peace with Portugal and Denmark if I could. Let's end it there again. See what's happening. Oh, French spy dies. France just moving some troops around, not really doing much. Oh, blockading England again. Oh, please, please no. No, please fail. Please fail. Oh, thank goodness. We can't just have all our generals be assassinated out here. Oh, that is okay. Interesting. Gonna need to reinforce Frankfurt some, it looks like.
The enemy has surrounded us. We're besieged.
Somewhere else is besieged. It's moving through pretty fast there, so a little tough to tell, but let's see. Pride presented? Sure. Theologians Guild, which has the benefit of making priests who study here pious and proper. And where? Aarhus? Yeah, maybe we should actually take that and make some stronger priests there. Lucid visions. Reports are coming in from northern Italy of scholars placing delicate glass lenses in a thin metallic frame to be worn on the face. Apparently, if the lenses are made to the correct size, they can help those with poor sight to see like normal, healthier citizens. Aesthetes among the scholarly community are concerned that wearing such a contraption will result in being teased or shunned. Funny. Cease hostilities with Portugal. Okay. Marriage celebrations. England's Oh. What? We gotta get over there now and take Caen. Oh man, that's huge. I wonder if their leader was assassinated or something, or died to natural causes, or they just didn't have the... Because I'm guessing their like family tree dying out is the only thing that could cause that. Draw the land clearance. Family tragedy. New family member. Retinue expands. Retinue expands. Retinue expands. Yeah, the Byzantines. We keep going back and forth on production with them. Population, we're way up there too. Overall, we're up there. Military is lower. The Mongols, I think, just have a massive, massive military. But finance is really our weakest link. Thorn has been besieged by Russia. Okay.
Command me. I am not here to negotiate the truce.
So we will want to fight them. Holy Roman Empire, agent detected. Okay, so let's get a few things clear. One more turn to cease hostilities with Spain. 5 more turns for the HRE, and only 4 turns for Portugal. They want us to take Zaragoza. I hope they don't just try and siege us out here. That'd be pretty annoying. Their cavalry won't be useful, but mine won't necessarily be too useful either. They're probably just going to use the catapults to smash down the walls, which is fine. Then our cavalry can come into play a little bit. But yeah, really, I feel quite fine, I think, overall with this. And we do have some siege engines of our own to defend.
Aye.
Oh,
Forward.
yep. Don't know why I thought that would work.
We are your allies, mon ami.
Big French Navy there.
Not your subjects.
Massive Spanish army. I'd love if France sank those ships. That'd be pretty cool.
Aye. Course plotted, Captain. This is fleet ready.
Okay, this fleet now ready to take on the Russian fleet. We might not need that one still, just because it's all hulks. Oh, and one Ladya, which is... Oh, it's not as good. Just as much attack and just as many people, but way less defense. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess our next step is reinforce... No, Aarhus is probably reinforced enough. We could train some more pike militia if we really wanted to. They're just causing devastation on the land. Probably some unrest. But really, we just need to take out this Russian army. Ivan.
Not rest until you relent one way or
It's
another.
mostly spearmen is what it looks like, which is not ideal for our cavalry, but we have a decent number of ranged units here and some ballistas, so we'll try and use those to our advantage. Oh, and then they've got a whole nother army there.
Come closer.
Yeah, Russia's, I guess, got a decent military of their own. We do overall. Yeah, is that Egypt? No, those are the Mongols, right? Yeah, they're just way high ahead in military. Yeah, territory, we are the largest by a mile. Okay, but things are going well. Next turn, we're gonna, well, next episode, we're gonna attack Ivan with Prince Dougal the Wrathful, who has, I think, taken the spot as our best general since Morgan was treacherously assassinated. And we'll just keep holding out down there, keep training some troops. If we can get rid of these fleets over here,
March!
but we can also take them out
I'll
next
rip
turn.
off your head and spit down your
Or
neck.
next episode. We can just take out these fleets and unblockade some of our ports. You know, get our trade coming back through, the lifeblood of our economy. Then I think things will be okay. And then we just have to hope, while the Pope has us ceasing hostilities with Spain and Portugal, that they don't, for example, sail a giant army up and land it at Caernarvon. That would be unfortunate. We'll have to try and keep an eye on that and where it heads. But that is all for this episode. A lot going on, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.